So it all began with my walk on the Kwis Kwis Trail a little over 3 years ago out at Fort Clatsop National Historic Park. I was just blown away by the beauty of the forest and just the spirit that kind of fluttered around me while we were wandering around those paths. We'd be coming up a hill and I would see something pop out at me. And at first it was just a flash of color or a vibration of something, maybe a sound. The way that the trees rub together in the wind is just like the most beautiful tuning of instruments I'd ever heard. I just kept hearing music throughout the whole thing, and it became not really an obsession, but maybe a deep passion of mine. And I'd go out to the trail like 3 or 4 times a week to hike it, doing different directions, and the puzzle pieces just started to fall together. But it wasn't just necessarily an overall thing. It was people first started popping into my head. Oh God, Luke and Katie playing music right here. Oh, there could be nothing better. And Sari and doing a gnome village in this one little area that we always talked about, how we could just see the doors and the roots and the moss. And I don't know, it just kind of transported me. And so I've been thinking about it for years, and one night I was sitting in the voodoo room and a couple of the park rangers were in there, and I just said, hey, I have this crazy dream. And I said that I'd love to do an art hike experience out on the trail and bring people out and kind of experience this wonderland. And they said yes. So then we started going along, and I'd just come up to a place and say, and right here I just see my friend Jared playing his guitar and singing songs, and over here will be Trixie's Pixies doing a ballet, and then I have little names for the trails, like there was the Rabbit Path and the heart center of the forest where the old maples are. So beautiful. But we just had a conversation about it, and they just kept seeing what I was talking about, and we're just like, let's make this happen. And so we did, and I sent out 43 invitations to friends, and almost every single one of them were able to participate in the event. They say that one of the best ways to get all of your chakras working and vibrating together is a walk in nature. It's the one thing that gets everything kind of going, and in many ways that was a lot of my drive of doing this, is getting people into nature and just feeling that experience of the power of the forest and how it can bring us to our own life force. It was really kind of exciting for me to see this all come to fruition. So we are excited that from the success of the hike that we did this last September, that on May 15th, 2016, we are going to do the art hike experience at the Fort Clatsop National Historical Park again, and it's going to be with a lot of the artists that were there the first one, and other artists are joining us, and we're having an extended trail and one that is more accessible to handicap if people don't want to do the full hike. And our hope is to get it into other national parks, and we're going to try to take it on tour, if you will, and maybe see if we can go to the Olympic National Forest and do a loop there in the forest, get set up and bring people out and try to, it's the bicentennial for national parks, and their goal is to get people in the parks again. And so we're hoping that maybe with these art experiences that it will get more people interested in being out in nature.